guys follow me on Instagram, TikTok. I just posted. I need to start posting on Facebook and Twitter. I'm working on that. I'm doing one platform at a time. I've been posting on Instagram, so now I've been posting on TikTok, and then I'm gonna get into Twitter and then Facebook. So make sure you guys follow me. I made some cute little makeup videos. It's getting a little dark right now because I have to go to the back. But I actually planned on vlogging and showing you guys some things today, but I may be able to still do it. But what happened was I gotta go pick up my little niecey Pooh from school. She's not feeling well. And because I'm going out that way, I might as well go ahead and get my daughter. So what I originally planned for you guys is canceled. Sorry. Have you guys seen my purse? It was on the couch. Oh, it's still here. Tripping. Oh, let me get me a jacket. It's what I said. So guys, you're gonna see me.
See us.
So I'm just gonna talk to you guys and catch you guys up on a little thing. If you guys have not watched my day in the life as an esthetician video, go ahead and watch that. To be completely honest, guys, y'all, I just had my jacket on. But completely, oh, I think I know where I put it. Anyways, to be completely honest, I didn't do the day in the life of an esthetician because honestly, I didn't have enough time to film and I was not motivated to do YouTube. But I'm starting the new year off right. I'm very motivated and don't laugh at my clothes. I'm probably gonna put something on. But I had an interview, so this is what I wore. It was a video interview. I just put this on just for the guy. But anyways, yeah. So it wasn't like really the day in the life as an esthetician, but I did give you guys a glimpse of how my life was being an esthetician school full-time and being a full-time mom and being a full-time worker. It was all over the place. In the video, it's all over the place. So to give you a good example of how it was like, it's raining. It's an ugly day out here. But yes guys, I'm just trying to start the new year off right. Oh, we gotta run this right now. I'm trying to start the new year off right and be on YouTube, talk to you guys, get to know you guys better, you guys get to know me. My followers, thank you guys for still following me. I was doing YouTube when my daughter was like a couple months old, and then I stopped, and then now I'm doing it again. And honestly, I just, at the time, I'm going to get a little personal in this video, and I'm gonna try to upload this video tonight or in the morning, but I'm gonna get a little personal. But at the time, honestly, when I was doing YouTube back then and stuff, I honestly didn't know and understood what I wanted in life, period. And what the heck? Okay, but yeah, I didn't know and understand what I wanted in life, which made it very difficult. Yeah, it made it very difficult for me to be who I am today. But all I can do is thank God. I can't thank God enough. I'm trying to find a way to prop this. I don't have a camera card holder, whatever how you call it, so I'm doing it to get away, or just a not so professional way, I guess. But yeah, I was just in a rough point in my life, and I was trying to find out who I was as a new mom and everything. And it took me a while, honestly. It took me until this year. It took me going to school, sacrificing a lot, and understanding and appreciating the value of time to really see who I am as a person and who I am in life. I just can't thank God enough for all the sacrifices and changes she did for me well, it was not this year, sorry, last year. And I really just can't thank him enough, because without him giving me the ability to go to school, I would have still been trying to find myself. Y'all, I know I got pimples, I'm clearing them up. We ain't talking about that. But yeah, just without God, I just thank God and the support system a lot. I feel like back when I was finding myself, my support system at the time used to tell me more of what I wasn't doing versus what things that can help me start accomplishing things, if that makes sense. They would, Courtney, you're not doing this, you're not doing that, you need to be doing this, why would you do that? Like, every idea that I had for myself was a bad idea. I felt like, this is how I felt, I'm just being honest. Every idea that I had was a bad idea. Everything that I said wasn't the idea. And I just felt like the support system I had before was trying to control. You know, they felt as if because I had people around me that was doing certain things that I couldn't do that as well. Or I don't really know the gist of it, but I randomly, and I'm putting this out here because I really don't care deep in my heart, and I just got to get this out of my chest. And I know there's people out there who we're not as close anymore, and I know that they're probably watching my videos and stuff, and this is for you to find out. So I did put somebody on blacklist a while back when I first started school, and I didn't tell them that I was starting school and all of this because every time I mentioned school, I knew that I was in school for nursing at first, and I knew that nursing wasn't my route anymore. I was taking too long to finish it because I really didn't want to do that anymore. I want to be something much more than a nurse, even though a nursing job is a really good job and everything. And I felt like I would be a great nurse. I know I would be a great nurse still to this day, but I fell in love with other things, and I didn't know at the time what I fell in love with, and it's what I've been doing all this time. In high school, I used to do makeup. Like, in high school, I did makeup. I was already an esthetician back then. I just didn't know. And I'm so happy that I listened to myself and I removed myself from situations where I felt like they were trying to support me, but in a negative way, if that makes sense. Like, what I learned during my journey, and I would never treat nobody like this. Like, if I feel like somebody isn't doing enough, I wouldn't necessarily say you ain't doing enough, you know what I'm saying, because that will probably potentially break them down even more and make them do even less than what they were doing, because now they're like, dang, my friends, the people that's supposed to be there for me, is telling me I ain't doing enough, and I feel like I'm doing enough. I would say in other ways, like, okay, you're in school, okay, when you graduate, why don't you try to do this? I would think of ideas with them. I wouldn't just say stuff and not necessarily, I just won't say stuff. I'm just gonna leave it like that because I don't really know how to explain it. Maybe I need to have another video and really expose deep how I feel about the whole situation. And I'm not gonna say any names, fill in the blanks. If you know who it is, you know who it is. If you don't, you know, and I honestly didn't talk to many people about this. Like, only the really as closest people to me, only because, you know, and number one, honestly, was God. It wasn't no one else but God. I talked to God majority, but I did discuss a few things with my granny. I mean, my granny is real tight, and she helped me through a lot of stuff where I feel like I don't know what to do. She always says she always says the best and right things at the best times. And that's seriously how I feel. Like, you know, I just can't thank Granny enough. There's not enough love or anything that I can give to Granny to compare to how much she supports me and just love me. Like, I honestly, okay, let me give you guys some history. Granny isn't biologically my granny. but Granny is my granny. She's biologically my granny, if that makes sense. My mom, she was the only child, and before I was even born, my grandfather and my grandmother was already passed on. So growing up, I didn't have the experience of a grandma. I just had my great grandma, and then my great grandma died when I was about 12 years old. So I just didn't really have an experience of a grandma that's really close to you, and you can talk to her about, and they accept you, and they guide you, and they really are there for you, you know what I'm saying? Until I met Granny. And at the time when I met Granny, it's when I was making YouTube videos back then, so go back and watch those videos, run it up for me. But that was a time when I was making those YouTube videos, and Granny believed in me then. And I didn't know what I wanted to do. Granny, she just always supported me. Like, always. And honestly, being realistically growing up, I did have support. But like, you know how you have support, but it doesn't feel like support, if that makes sense? I don't know if that makes sense. But I gotta start driving that, so. Yeah, but it just didn't feel like I had any support. But I did have support. And I just don't know, like, the love and the care and everything that I receive now from my group and my support system is beyond. My dad and my mom is beyond. My friends I'm beyond grateful for all of them. Every last one of my friends. I really and truly love them. My dad, man. Last year was the first time I felt like, no, I'm lying. It was like maybe 2 years or 3 years ago was the first time I felt like I had a dad. Like, let me catch you guys up, because I never said these things in my YouTube video. And I feel like I really want you guys to get to know me, and I want to get to know you guys a little bit, what you guys like about me and everything. And I'm here to make a lot of videos. I'm setting up even more content for you guys, some challenges, some pranks and stuff. I have a few pranks I want to do, but yeah, my dad, I think I was 4 years old and he went to prison. And my dad has always been a great dad. Even when he was in prison, we always wrote each other back and forth. And when he could, he would always call. And when I could visit him, we would always visit. Like, my dad has always been there, but he hasn't been there. If that makes sense. And, you know, I'm not exposing anything bad about my dad. My dad is a great person. Like, a great person. I'm just sharing with you guys so you guys can bond with me and we can get to know each other. But yeah, he was in prison basically my whole entire life. Got out when I was like a sophomore in high school or junior. I can't remember exactly what year it was. And yeah, at first when he got out, you know, we was not that close, but he did come visit me. And he, you know, and he admitted to me, he was like, to be honest with you, you're the only. My dad has a lot of kids. And I'll get to that in another video, because that's a whole topic. But he was like, out of all my kids, you're the only one who used to write me back and forth all these years. And when he said that to me, it made me feel like special, but also made me realize the heart that I have. And I'm about to get into something else in a minute and get off my dad, because I want to talk about my mom a little bit, give you guys a little bit about my mom. My mom is amazing. She raised 3 kids on her own, single mom, and she did a damn good job doing it. And when I say a damn good job, I mean a damn good job. Like, I'm beyond thankful for her. And now that I'm a mother and I get to see the other side, I see all she has really done for me and truly done for me. I'm just thankful. I really am. I'm very thankful my life story. I've been through so much. Like, it's crazy how much I've been through. I don't think, honestly, if I was a weak person, which back then I was kind of weak, but if I was weak like I was back then, or if anybody was in my shoes, they probably would have committed suicide by now. I'm totally against suicide. Although I was a suicide survivor. Those were my dark days where, like, to be honest, to be completely honest right now, and this doesn't make anybody a bad person, but my dad was in prison, and my mom had 3 kids, and she was a single mom, so she was always at freaking work, like, so I didn't have the mom experience like everybody else mom. And I was a good kid, so my mom would say, you need to do X, Y, and Z, and I would do it. I got myself up for school since I was 5 years old. No, I probably was 6. I think I was 5. Yeah, I was 5. Kindergarten, yeah. When I was in kindergarten, my mom had to walk me to the bus stop, but when I got in 6th grade, I was super mature at a young age. Yeah, but I gotta hold this because I can't drive with it. But when I was 5 and 6 years old, I would walk myself to the bus stop. Back then, nobody was really kidnapping kids, and we can be outside by ourselves, having the time of our lives, you know what I'm saying? The kids was like living it up back then, it was always outside. But I walked myself. I got myself up, I got myself dressed, I brushed my own teeth, and I walked myself to the bus stop on time at a young age. So I was always very, 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 very mature. But when I got out of school, I would go to a place called the Boys and Girls Club. And when it was basketball season, my coach or my teammates' parents, who also attended the Boys and Girls Club, would transport me to basketball practice. And then I would stay to practice, and then my mom would be off. My mom would be working all that time. Practice didn't end till about 8 o'clock at night, 8:30 at night. So I didn't see my mom. My mom spent most of the time at work than with us. And there's nothing wrong about it at all, because my mom, she did used to take time out, to spend with us. And we used to go places and do things still, but she just always had to work because she was doing it by herself. And I can't imagine raising 3 kids by myself right now, so I salute my mom. You to go, for real. I can't even imagine having 3 kids. I'm gonna be completely honest. So if you guys are expecting Courtney to have 3 kids, and I highly doubt it. I'm not saying that it's not possible, but I highly doubt it. I have such a big family that I don't want a big family. Like, you guys will get to know my family later on. I will introduce. I have 1 trillion brothers, literally. But yeah, it was an accident, guys. Hope they're okay. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys, so you guys can understand me and where I came from a little bit. I did tell a little bit of my business, but it's not my business if I share it, right? So that is a little bit about me. I became a mom at the age of 22. I was pregnant at 21. She's going on 4. Her birthday's coming up, and we're going out of town for her birthday, so I will be vlogging that as well. Y'all stay tuned. And I've been doing a lot of talking. I just kind of wanted to catch you guys up with everything. If we do anything later, which most likely is probably like the gym or something. I'm a very simple person. But honestly, Tuesdays is when I get my daughter back from her father, and we normally go to the movies or we do something like that. But I'm going to get my niece, and she's not feeling well, and I'm going to have the both of them, so we got to sacrifice. If she's not feeling well, then we shouldn't be going places like that, so. Yeah, guys, let me know in the comments if you you guys want to know anything else about me, I probably won't end the vlog right here. I'm probably gonna show you guys a little bit of my niece and my daughter. But yeah, I don't know. I may just end the vlog, and one day when we all hanging out, I'll start a new vlog. I just wanted you guys to truly get to know me and understand, you know, why I am who I am. Because the key to getting to know anybody is to understand their past. Their past plays a big part of who they are today, and sometimes not in a negative way, but most times in a good way. What triggers them, what, you know, everything about them is because of their past. And, you know, yeah, that's just who I am. If you guys want to know anything else about me, let me know in the comments. Let me know. Instagram me, DM me. I'm always in my DMs because I'm also a travel agent as well. So I've been pricing and quoting out a lot of trips, which I'm super excited about it. I really hope they book with me. And I'm also planning a trip on my own, which I pretty much got the price set a little bit. Just the hotel that I was going to book. The hotel I was going to book, guys, is filled. So I'm in the process of looking for another hotel, and I'm scared to send out the full of the trip because what if that hotel that I pick is more expensive? I'm still learning the gist of how to host trips and stuff like that. This is gonna be my very first one. I can't wait to vlog this one. Like, guys, you just can't understand how much. I just can't wait to vlog this for real. But yeah. So I'm in traffic, so I really need to be paying attention to the road. So I'm gonna let you guys go, and I'll get back to you guys later. Or if you don't see an ending of this, I ended the video. I love you guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Give me some support, guys. I'm trying to become a YouTube vlogger. I want to do makeup tutorials. I'm getting everything set up. It's a process. So I'm starting with what I have, and I'm thankful. I'm thankful for everything. Thank you for the love, support.